Hello everybody, I'm back with the zodiac readings. I just got an Aries accomplished, and I'm doing these, the ones that I tell you anyway. The dates might change by one depending on how I get them accomplished, but right now Aries was the first one, right? So the ones that this one right here is going to be part of the time effort of Aries, the September the 22nd to October the 2nd, okay? Don't fall cards. If only my trusty hand could grab it, like hand or Adam's Family. Pisces. I'm hoping to go see the movie. I think I might. See how it work out. Okay, so Pisces is next. So how y'all doing, Pisces? I'm going to the general reading, okay? The general aspect of the Pisces energy for September the 2nd to September, it got me. I got my words backwards. So September the 22nd, I guess it's so many twos. September the 22nd to October the 2nd. It's a 16 too, right? Yeah. Alright. So let's get into it. Universe, what is the general energy prediction for Pisces? There you go. See, look, Aries coming back out. I got a whole nother deck. It is what it is. Regurgitation going on. I guess I'm irresponsible because Aries was all about that. So I apologize for everybody coming back to back, and if this distort my messages, it is what it is. Okay, so there you go. Maybe I should be more responsible. Don't know, but regurgitation is going on. So try it again. Pisces for October. There you go. Look, Pisces for September the 22nd, 2019 to October the 2nd, 2019. Universe, besides the interference, can I get a corresponding message about the general energy for Pisces with 3 cards? Long as you give them to me, I don't care what you do. Because the attitudes that I get, you still my bitch. Your call. Boop. 2 more cards. 1 more card. I appreciate it. Got 5. I did a Divine Masculine one earlier, so that didn't come up in Aries, but then the 5 cards coming up. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason, because I haven't done these in a minute. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So what first came out is the Page of Wands with the High Priestess. Okay? So it could mean that something is being blocked during Pisces, what I was going through. We got the 7 of Swords. Then we got the 4 of Pentacles. And we got the Queen of Wands. You know? It could mean something is blocked. It could mean that some people are trying to sabotage what you got going on. And they're trying to force you against the wall to break down. You know, this week with Pisces. Okay, so I'm back, Pisces. So sometimes, like, when I be grumbling and the messages be coming through and all that interference, it's because, you know, sometimes I don't really go into a whole lot of detail because the way the world is, everybody loves to play games now. So I get, you know, this is my channel. I get to playing with y'all. Y'all gonna think negative, positive, or whatever. I can't control them. So go for it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Pisces with the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles coming up here. It is some interference within y'all general energy between the 22nd and the 29th. Okay, it could be you self-sabotaging yourself. It could be things that happen already self-sabotage. It really depends on this Page of Wands and this High Priestess. Meaning that on a general aspect, on an individual aspect of Pisces, for example, if there are 175,000 sun sign Pisces out here, right? Then each individual got their own secret box, okay? So, there's some action that Pisces have done, okay? So it's almost like with this Page of Wands and the High Priestess, and underneath of it is the Seven of Swords with the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. It feels like Pisces is going through some kind of judgment energy. Now, how it's activated is very bright, okay? But you need to expect this week, either Pisces yourself can't accept responsibility this week for past actions, current actions, disappointments, or anything. Responsibility is the key factor this week. But I want to get a little bit of clarification. So let me go ahead and do that. Can I get clarification for the High Priestess for Pisces? Can I get clarification for the High Priestess for Pisces? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This is something, okay, that you already done. This is something that has already been attained. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles clarifying it, it's an action that you already taken and then it got uprooted. It's already in the making. Okay. Now let me get clarification for the Seven of Swords. Because this is interesting that I had the Seven of Swords and then the Four of Pentacles. Because it looked like your back is getting pushed against the wall with it. Now that could be that the action that's already taken, now it's time for you to follow up. Which goes with that responsibility. Okay. So can I get clarification for the Seven of Swords? Yeah, the Three of Swords. It's something that you did shite. It's something that it's something that caused harm. Whether it caused harm to you, whether this action is going to cause harm to yourself, meaning that on a general aspect this week, okay, say this week you started doing something, or last week you started doing something new. And maybe everybody told you in the beginning, don't go through that door, but you didn't want to listen. You wanted to do what you want to do, so you went through that door anyway. So you're causing yourself self-inflicting harm. But that doesn't mean that you ain't going to blame other people for it. Meaning that, say it was all about buying a car, right? And people told you, like, look, this person right here is not a good person to get a car from. You're going to have a lot of car trouble. But you were so busy into it and you liked the way the car looked. You didn't care. You felt like you was going to you went and talked to a mechanic and you had all this kind of lined up. So when the car breaks down, you really don't have the support system no more to really get the car fixed. And everybody looking at you. So now you feeling like, instead of them coming out and telling you, I told you so, everybody making you feel like they told you so. Because nobody is coming to help you. So it's almost like, are you in a predicament of, you rather hear the words, I told you so, than feel, I told you so. But the way that you might be looking at it, this could be from the Four of Pentacles. And let me get the clarification on the Four of Pentacles. If I'm understanding this message the right way. Could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? All messages ain't 100% accurate like this. Could be. I don't know. Maybe it's just based on the person. Can I get clarification for the Four of Pentacles? Oh yeah, there you go. That Eight of Cups. So it's you know, those go good together. Four of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. So just like I said, it's making you put the blame game on and be like, well, if this person, I mean, I talked to them, they say they was going to be here, and they would have kept their word, I wouldn't be sitting here struggling or coming to you to ask for help. I wouldn't be going through all of this. I mean, I talked to you ahead of time, and everybody annoying you, right? Nobody is there because you're going through the feeling of, I told you so. Let's get the Queen of Wands clarification real quick, okay? Can we get a clarification in the Queen of Wands? Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords. So it's going to be like the explosion in it. That I told you so. And underneath of that, we got the Chariot. So, like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles being clarified by the High Priestess, that to me feel, and with the Page of Wands here, that feels like a combination energy of the Chariot. Okay, it's something that already been invested in, something that has moved forward, even if it's about to come up during this time, meaning that the Ace of Swords could be representing the fact that you had a chance to get clarification, right? You got all the clarification, you did all your background checks and all that kind of stuff, so that forced you to move forward, and then things fall all apart. Okay, now the thing about the trickiness that I feel in this situation, the way that you handle your responsibility, you're going to attract those same people back to you. It's all about the way that you handle it. So that's the way it counts. Meaning that give them their own energy. Give them the tell you so. They abandon you. Give them that abandonment energy in an appropriate way. Might not gotta be exactly the way they did it, but the moment gonna present itself when you got that opportunity. It's just all about how blinded you're going to be, or how heated you're going to be in the situation on the way that it came about, and how responsible you're going to be. So, as far as the astrological aspect of this energy right here, when it comes to the natal chart, what is a nice position as far as this energy goes for Pisces during September the 22nd to October 2nd of 2019? Oh yeah, see, look, you even got Black Moon Lilith, okay, that's going with this energy here. So hey, you know, Pisces, you got a challenging week that's coming for you, okay? This week is going to be very challenging for you, Pisces. It's all about how you take it. That's all to it. It's all about how you take it in this situation, okay? So let me get into how this energy can affect your love and sexual relationships, okay? Your love and sexual relationships. How can this energy affect Pisces' love and sexual relationships? Love and sexual relationships. So we got the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands that is up top. It's going to force you to reach out for a confidant. It's going to have you, it's going to force you to reach out for a confidant. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. But it's a lesson in it. With the Five of Pentacles being here, I feel like that's going back to the responsibility in it. And the way that it's actually coming, because I mean, it just depends on the action and what the situation is, and what your intent is in the situation. That is very important with this Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, let me get clarification for this Five of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. So you got the Seven of Swords coming back up. So it can be a relationship. Far as your love and your sexual life right now, it seems like for Pisces, you can't do a lot of rejection. That rejection seems like it's going to push you over the edge some kind of way. Hierophant. Can I get clarification for the Hierophant here? We got the Seven of Cups, the Magician, and the Sun card in reverse. With the Sun card being in reverse, that's almost going back to the High Priestess in the original way. Because it's almost like it's not all about what you want. It's all about, the situation is all about the way that it has to unfold. It's not about your personal desires. It's not. Far as your relationship goes, if you have a relationship, a committed relationship, then it takes an agreement. It takes some type of communication up in here in order to weather this storm out. And maybe your communication tactics is not working. Maybe the person that you with, the communication tactics is not working. That could be why the interference is there. But regardless of the fact, the whole point is you still got to take responsibility for the fact that you have engaged into this relationship. That's first responsibility. And if this person has done this more than one time, you have to take on that responsibility too. Because it's not all about them fooling you, because really you fooling yourself. After the second time, you fooling yourself. It's not that person fooling you or deceiving you. It's just you over-determined to have your relationship a certain way. And you need to realize that you don't have all of that power. Your power is split. You already a split sign. So your power is shared. So you don't have all of that. And if that's what's bothering you, well, I don't know what to say. But this week it will be bothering you. That's about it. Now the Knight of Wands. Can I get clarification as far as the Knight of Wands go? So in your relationship, you might want to be careful about the gossip that you come across with the Ace of Wands and the Empress that's coming up here. And that's what's going to be the situation, is because you want to listen to some gossip, and maybe the person that you with can fit the profile of the gossip. And the profile is fitting of the gossip is because you feel you could be more on guard, like you trusted this person, you thought this person was going to change, and because the way that the gossip is coming, you're going to discredit the person right off gate. And you're going to, even no matter whatever this person come and say, you're going to feel like they not telling you the truth. Okay? Can I get clarification for the Two of Cups? Clarification as far as the Two of Cups goes. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So, it's whatever fits. So, if you're a single person, and say you had somebody over at your house, and you feel like, for example, you feel like somebody took something out your house, right? And then 3 days later, all of a sudden, that whatever you thought they took just showed up. Are you going to have too much pride to go and apologize? People be like, no. But depending on whether you already accused that person, depending on whether you brought it to their situation, maybe you kept it all in and still was around this person. You around this person because you trying to see if they're going to bring it back. So you might have then had this person in your house. So when it came up, you just felt like, oh, they felt your energy, so they put it back because they ain't want no static. But yet, in disguise, you just could have misplaced it. You could have just misplaced it. So, you know, it is something that's fixated. It's something that does have to get accomplished. Okay? But I feel with the Queen of Pentacles coming up here. Alright? I do feel like it also inherits the Black Moon Lilith mystery energy, because that resonates with a feminine energy. I do feel like the Two of Cups does have that. Meaning of it could be something very bittersweet. It just really depends on how you classify your relationship to be. But be very cautious of this week of some information coming up that fits a profile of somebody that you is involved with. Okay? Be careful on taking that energy and applying it into your relationship. Alright? Underneath of the deck is the King of Swords. I'm telling you to be careful. Be diplomatic. Don't try to fit something up in your relationship too much. So let's talk about your luck when it comes to this energy, Pisces. How would Pisces luck be during September 22nd to October the 2nd of 2019? How would Pisces luck be? 3 cards to talk about Pisces luck. Well, you got the Knight of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Your luck is not that strong this week. Can I get one more card? I don't feel like your luck is very strong during this time period. It might be selective with the Knight of Cups, meaning that, and the Temperance card. Yeah, it's probably very selective. Right now, currently, is the 6 of Wands, but I'm going to get the clarification real quick of the 7 of Wands. I shouldn't have showed you the bottom card because it don't make a difference right now with me reshuffling. So, your honor, I like that 6 of Swords striking from the reading. Can I get clarification for the 7 of Wands, please? 7 of Wands, please. Clarification for the 7 of Wands. Clarification for the 7 of Wands. You got the Hangman. Okay, well, it got the Temperance. Now, under the deck is the King of Wands. Like I say, your luck this week is... it's not strong, it's not bad. So whatever luck you got this week, you know, I've been having, it got the potential to continue on. Okay, it's not really a dramatic change beyond you wanting that change, you wanting something different, you deeply desiring it to be different is where you have potential for it to be at. Now you have to use caution with it, because meaning that you have to consider your environment, you have to consider who's jealous, you have to consider these things, because your energy is tight money during the 22nd to the 2nd. Okay, what would be the lucky number for Pisces during this time period? What is the lucky number for Pisces during this time period? You got a 1. So if your number is 1, you damn sure need to be considering your own self in this situation. Okay? Definitely consider your own self. Alright? Put yourself first in whatever decisions that you make. But do not lack the consideration of your environment. Your external environment will definitely make a decision in it. Because it will, okay? Even though your number is 1, your external environment is still going to play a role. Because that's a 1 by itself too, okay? It's a separate thing. Because you have choices on, like, your choice to go to work, you choose to be in that environment. So it incorporates your 1 energy of you making the choice to go to that job and go to work. So everybody around you is part of your choice that you knew how you was going to interact with those people. So your week is very sensitive this week. It might feel like you're walking on eggshells for no reason or anything as far as your luck goes. It's just a phase right now. It should phase out. Okay? It should fizzle itself down. But you just need to be very cautious. Extra cautious. That's all to it. If not, well, for some Pisces, I mean, your luck could go down. It just really depends on how it's coming to target you. It is very something personal. Your luck is personal. So, that would probably mean that, do you have any days this week? 11... So, September the 28th is a number for you. Yeah. September the 28th could be a significant day with the number 1. Alright, during this time period. No other than that, everything else might be climatal moments. It might be eggshell moments. The big judgment day could be on the 28th. A big transition could be on the 28th. I know the new moon is coming in that weekend. So it could just be feeling all of that coming, of the things that is not needed. And then when the new moon is coming around, it's trying to let you know, okay, these are the things that you just might need to discard. You might need to get rid of them, especially if you've been asking for dynamics of things to change as far as your luck. It might be revealing during the new moon that these are the things that is impacting your luck. So, like I said, it's very personal. It's something that you need to be focused on. You got to make those decisions about. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and close out with the final advice card. I think I want to do the Ganesha Oracle advice for you, Pisces, with this type of energy. Okay? So let me get this advice card out for you. Can I get the final advice card for Pisces for September the 22nd to October the 2nd? What is the final advice card for Pisces during this time period? You got concentration. Okay, I'm going to read this. Alright. Concentration. Ganesha will support you with inspired ways to solve problems. You can benefit from inventive forces if you can maintain your power and work with awareness and focus. Act consciously with the understanding that applied effort will get you what you want. Know what you are doing and why you are doing it. You need to be focused on a single objective or purpose at this time. You are asked to channel all your energy, tools, and wherewithal towards this one goal. Commit to the task and eliminate distractions that will take your attention away from what you are trying to realize. Take the time to research other avenues or possible solutions. Keep a practical approach and work at a steady pace. Remain as objective as possible. Consider how you better interact with the people in your life. It is important to remember to treat others the way you would like to be treated. Well, I feel like that, maybe my energy was working very well, but Pisces, I think that advice goes great for you this week. That's why I chose this deck of cards to help you out. Until the next time, y'all, stay positive and be safe.